Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. So,
we've messed up this show 10 times now. So it was a long show too. So
okay. So it's Veterans Day.
It's Veterans Day. Karen even was, happy for Veterans Day for the freedom, and so I appreciate that, Karen.
Okay.
What else do we got going on today?
You did a veterans show.
Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show. I did about a 30-minute video of Veterans Day. I served 4 years. That's 30 minutes over there. Take 30 minutes of your time. If you can, watch it. I think it's the best video out there on the YouTube.
On the YouTube?
Yep, on the YouTube.
All right.
It's the best video ever made.
Ever made
but
on the
I
YouTube?
might be biased on
All
that.
right,
but
cool.
It's a good video.
All right, cool.
Second, since it's Veterans Day,
Yes.
is we want to do a shout out to Mike, who I used to work for.
Yes.
He's going to be our weather guy today, but he retired 20 some years, 20 years. I don't know. He retired at the highest rank in the enlisted stage, and he flew for all those years. So flying is safe, but whenever you're flying that many years, the odds of something maybe going wrong, keep going up.
Yeah.
And then he was flying in some planes that did some very nefarious looking at other countries and stuff. Very dangerous, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
So we appreciate it, Mike, for your service, and all veterans out there for your service. So let's go out to him and see what the weather is. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Hello, two old people on a couch. I'm just going to give you a weather report from my house here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's a cool 39 degrees with a bright sunny day. You can tell because I'm squinting so bad. And a little bit of a breeze, which is normal for Wyoming. Supposed to be nice for the next couple days. We had some snow recently, but it's pretty much melting away now.
All right, so that's the weather. Very nice day for Cheyenne, man.
Yeah.
For this time of year, it didn't look too windy, and
Cheyenne is always, the wind is always blowing in Cheyenne.
He's a brave man for living in Cheyenne.
Yes.
That is some of the windiest, craziest weather that you'll get in this country.
Absolutely.
All right, what else we got going on?
So, today, instead of doing the regular politics, because politics has gotten so crazy right now, is we're taking a break from that because you got challenged to a 40-question challenge from Paragon Ridge. So here is their page, and we're going to shout them out today for our shout-out. Paragon Ridge Ranch. Go check them out. Subscribe, like their videos.
And if you see the top left, it's hard to make out, but there's a chicken there. They process chickens today. And I watched it, and it was very informative.
Yes.
And they have different, style. Everybody does it different, and had great, ideas and tricks that they do. They did it with like a milk, a gallon milk jug. They would turn it and cut the bottoms, and they would stuff them down in there. That was interesting, and they would boil them to get the feathers off, or whatever, dunk them in the hot water. And so the whole process was very interesting. So if you're, if you do homesteading, or, if you just want to see what it's like to process a chicken and what's all involved, their last video is very good. But go back and check out all their videos.
When I was a little girl, and we would go out to my grandparents' farm, and my parents would help them butcher chickens, and this little girl stayed up at the house. I did not go down to where they were butchering chickens.
Yeah, I remember
but yes, we all have to do that to eat our food.
I remember seeing my first animal skinned. A good farmer, friend of the family, Walter. He would do trap lines and everything, and I was just a little kid, and he'd just sit there and cut them and rip off the skin, and and of course my dad was helping out, and and I would have so the first time is pretty traumatic, but after that you just kind of
get used to
it. It is what it is.
It is what it is. So anyway, so we're going to do
the challenge now.
This challenge.
Right.
It's 40-question challenge. And it was shouted out for Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show, but you did a veteran show today.
Yeah.
So we're doing it
and
here
it would be funner.
two old people on the couch to do it.
Yeah, and it'll be
Okay.
funner to do it.
So that's
together,
what we're
I
doing
think,
for
too.
our show today. So we're going to get right into this, and we're going to go
right,
pretty fast.
let's go.
Okay. Do you like blue cheese?
Love blue cheese.
No.
I love. Oh, especially on buffalo wings.
I am not into the blue cheese. I
Dip
like
them in there.
ranch. Ranch.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke, definitely.
Coke.
And especially
Diet Coke. Diet Coke.
classic Coke. Back in the day, we had to argue that because they got rid of my good Coke. I went to this other crap, and then they went back to classic Coke for a while. They called it. So, yeah, definitely Coke.
Diet Coke.
Now it's Diet Coke. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like. It's too sugary and too sweet. All Cokes now. So the Diet Cokes aren't
Yes. Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Generic.
Generic.
Coke. Generic
roll.
Diet Coke. Okay.
how I roll.
In a relationship,
Yeah.
obviously.
How many?
Just one.
Okay, just one. All right. Same with
Whiskey,
me.
tequila, or vodka?
Bourbon whiskey.
Whiskey.
Love it.
Whiskey.
All right.
Hot dog or cheeseburger?
In fact, it's in my
Cheeseburger.
Coke right now. No, I'm just
it's
kidding.
not.
I'm just kidding.
not.
What is it?
Hot dog or cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. Okay. Favorite food?
Favorite food? Onion burger. Here, Robert's Onion Burgers.
I'm gonna say onion burgers too now.
I mean, we live in the onion burger capital of the
America.
world.
Okay, of the
The
world.
And you can't beat a good onion burger, people.
No,
It's the best.
you can't. What do you drink in the AM? Coffee.
Coffee.
Black coffee.
Black coffee, no sugar, no churching it up.
Yeah.
And if you want to go back, was it just last show? Right, I gave my theory on coffee and beer.
Yeah,
and
that's
how
okay.
to enjoy it.
We'll skip that.
We want to keep it rolling.
Can you do 100 push-ups
No.
if
not
I had
now.
to?
I mean, maybe for $1 million I could sweat some out, but I think about 50 I'd probably give up.
Who knows?
But-
Who knows? Favorite season?
Favorite season is fall. I love the
Spring.
fall. I like just the leaves falling. You get to wear your jackets like this. I'm even inside. I look forward.
Yeah.
And it's not even cool in here, but I love my fall.
Yeah. I used to
attire.
be a summer person until it got too hot for this old person. So, favorite hobby?
Oh man, favorite hobby? YouTube right now.
YouTube right now?
That's what I do most of the time.
Yeah. I don't know. My job is my favorite hobby.
It is.
It
You
is.
do like your little knuckleheads.
Yeah, I do like my little knucklehead.
I like telling them that they're gonna get ice cream and
I
then
know.
leaving you.
Mm-hmm. Tattoos.
Tattoos, nice.
No.
Zero. I am all
Zero
natural.
Zero tattoos.
And
Yes. Do you wear glasses? No.
nah, only if I have to solder or work on something super small, and I can't see that very good. But the real small stuff, and in the dark, I need those to
Yeah.
help. But yeah, no.
Phobias.
No glasses. Phobia, the fear of failing.
Heights.
Just
Heights.
letting down the family has always
You
been
do.
my phobia.
Mm-hmm. Nicknames.
Since my last name is Falloon, I get Sassoon, Baboon, all kind of, things that in the military and back whenever I ran track and everything, One of my favorite was Sassoon, I don't know why, but one guy would call me Sassoon.
I don't have a nickname. Favorite candy. M&M's.
Kit Kat bars, probably.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No, not unless I had like a super duper experience, I do not believe in ghosts.
Don't believe in ghosts.
The one story that I do have that might have been a ghost is me and my buddy, my roommate in college. We were walking back from the bar, right? And we're walking along. You would be my buddy. We're walking along, and this guy was right on our butt. I mean, like breathing. Like we turn on, and the town is closed. It's a coal mining town. The only thing that's open is the bars. So nobody's out. So nobody was out on the street. Don't look at me like I'm going long here. So the guy's right behind us. And so we both go like this, look back, and we're like, we weren't talking, but both of us looking at each other like, what the hell is this guy doing? Just like breathing down our back. And then we look forward for a second or two, and then we look back, and
He was gone.
he was gone. We looked around to see if anywhere where he could have ditched that or whatever. And then, of course, we were both like, you saw it. I saw it. Yeah. Did you see it? I was like, yeah. So, I mean, we were, we were drinking, but for both of us to have the same thing, that was kind of a. But who knows? Maybe he had a secret hole that he just ditched in. So
Yeah,
I don't believe it unless I really saw it.
Okay. Biggest downfall.
Biggest downfall. Biggest downfall is probably straying from living God's way whenever I was younger for a while. I mean, I had a rip-roaring good time, but, you know, I was always Christian, but I didn't live the Christian way for a while, and that's my biggest downfall.
Maybe that's mine too.
That's just,
Okay, maybe that's mine too. Who knows? I'm not sure about that one. Rain or snow?
Snow. Now that I don't have to drive.
Yes.
Before it would have been 100% rain, because I'd rather work in the rain than work in the snow with my old job. But
Yeah.
I loved the snow growing up,
Yeah.
and it's all peaceful and quiet.
Yeah.
It makes the whole. You can smell the snow, and it gets quiet. It's like peaceful out there because it absorbs all the noise.
I like snow. We don't get enough snow here in Oklahoma. We mostly get the ice, so we always miss the.
And then it turns into slush real quick.
The snow here. Piercings. No.
No piercings.
No piercing.
Nope.
Age.
Age 56.
56. Here too. I'm 6 months older than him.
Yeah, I got a cougar.
Yeah. French fries or onion rings?
French fries or onion rings? French fries. Definitely French fries.
French fries
Love me
here
some
too.
French fries.
French fries here too. Kids. 3. Have 3 kids. They're my kids, but they're our kids through marriage.
They're my kids too.
I know, but they're not technically your kids.
I know, but
Yeah. But anyway. But we have 2 kids that
they're
are
my knuckleheads too.
Yeah.
Right.
We have 2 kids that are living and one that has passed
Speaking of
away.
which,
Yes.
my favorite veteran. See the veteran scrolling down there?
Yeah.
My favorite veteran of all time is my son.
Yes.
It
Awesome.
made me very proud, and I'll tell you what, he joined the Navy.
Yes.
But he went in as a hospital corpsman.
Yes.
And as a hospital corpsman, the Marines don't have hospital corpsmen. They get them from the Navy.
Yes.
So he did his his Marine training.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me that way? You
'Cause
should be
you're going
proud.
way too
You should be
old.
proud. Well, it's Veterans Day.
Okay.
So, and whenever he joined, I said, listen, do you know what you're getting yourself into? If there's bullets flying
Uh-huh.
and there's a guy over there yelling, medic.
Mm-hmm.
You got to run across that field no matter what's going on. The odds are terrible, and go help that guy. And he's like, yeah, Dad, I know what I'm getting myself into. I said, as long as you know that, then, and I was just proud that he was going to serve. And he was 18, and he's a big boy. He can do whatever he wants to, and that's what he wants to do.
Yes.
That's what and he did. But thank the Lord above, he stayed stateside and worked in 2 clinics and never saw action, never had to go over to Iraq and Afghanistan, which were still hot and heavy while he was serving. He stayed stateside the whole time except for like 3 weeks. He went to Hawaii and the Samoan Islands.
Yeah.
So shout out to my favorite veteran out there, my son.
All right.
And then the second one, my dad, who was a Marine during World War II.
Favorite color?
Favorite color. Let's go red.
Blue here.
And look at our set. Red
Yeah. Red and blue.
and blue.
Yeah. Something like that. Can you sing? No.
Not really. In the shower, pretty good.
Can you whistle? No. Cannot whistle.
2 different ways.
Where were you born?
Pennsylvania.
Oklahoma here.
Got me an Okie girl.
Yeah.
Wild and crazy Okie girl.
We met while he was in the military.
They're so down to earth.
Yes.
I've lit South Carolina, Pennsylvania. Women were, you got the Southern belles that wanted you to spend millions of dollars on them, and Pennsylvania girls, I don't know, but, Okie women are the best, down to earth, pretty girls you'll ever find on the planet.
Siblings.
Oh, two sisters, one 2 years older than me, and one that's 13 years older than me.
Yes.
And the one that's 13 years is like a second mom, because while I was younger, the parents would go out and have a good wild time, and they would leave Beth to raise me. So she's more like a second mother to me because she helped raise me up until about 5 years old. And then she went whisking off to college and never saw her again.
All right. I have one brother.
Right, that's it?
That's it. One brother.
Just,
I'm not going to elaborate. No, I'm not going to elaborate on that.
All right.
Can you cook?
Grumpy Grandpa can cook. Go check out Grumpy Grandpa Patriot shows. I do a lot of cooking. I'm a seasoned chef. Nothing but the best from me.
Yes. I can cook if I have to, but I don't have to.
Actually, I'm teasing. You can watch I spoof cooking shows on Grumpy. They're not really, they're good meals, and I eat them, but it's nothing fancy.
Can you swim?
Yes, very good.
Me too. I can swim
I'm an
very well.
swimmer.
Also,
I used to do the mile swim, and when we went to Boy Scout camp all the time, I'd do the mile swim. That was one of my favorite things to do every year. Just swim out in the lake and swim them out.
yeah. I used to teach swim lessons.
All right.
So you didn't know that for a long time.
No,
so not too long ago.
You looked good in a bathing suit.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah. A long time ago. Not to toot my own horn or anything like that.
I will justify you were a cutie pie.
Okay.
Still are. Still are.
Are you?
I gotta watch myself here.
Are you religious?
Absolutely.
I am Christian.
Christian, look right behind you. What do we got up there? God bless America, people.
Shower or bath?
Shower all the way.
Shower.
No, I don't like baths at all.
Big city or out in nature?
Big city or out in nature, that's easy. Nature
Yeah,
all the way.
out in
100%.
nature. We're
Can't
actually
stand
small
cities.
town girls.
I get claustrophobic whenever I work.
We don't like cities at
I
all.
used to go into cities all the time with my last job, and I can't stand them.
Are you a good friend? Yes.
To who?
To anybody that needs me to be a good friend
Okay,
to.
yeah. I mean, I would hope a good friend to most people.
Yes.
Probably better friend to some than others.
Okay. Broken bones.
Broken bones, yeah, arm, probably shoulder, at least for sure once. But, you break your shoulder, they say just don't use it. They put you in a sling. And so the second time, I think I broke it and I couldn't raise my arm past this extreme pain, right, and everything, is I just didn't even get it x-rayed because why get it x-rayed whenever they're going to tell you, just don't use it,
Yeah.
And they put it in a sling, so I just didn't use it. And then probably a thumb, but I didn't get it x-rayed.
Yeah, he doesn't do doctors.
I hate them.
So
probably a couple
I
times.
broke my shoulder once trying to do a backflip. How many TVs do you own?
This
Four.
This one right here.
5.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Four.
But we don't watch him.
Yeah, we don't watch TV.
We only watch YouTube on
Yeah, we'll throw up on the Roku. We'll watch YouTube, and you have the DVDs for Gilmore.
Gilmore Girls
She's
now.
a Gilmore Girl every day, all day
Gilmore
long.
Girl
People
junkie.
need to. Maybe that's your downfall.
That might be my downfall, but I'm okay with it. Worst pain ever.
Probably. Oh, my back. I mean, I've had knee deals and the whole, tooth things that, I couldn't sleep, the pain. But the one time my back was so bad, you're not going to move on. I got a story to tell.
I know. I'm waiting.
So I'm laying down and I'm in a hotel room working, right? And the phone's over on the desk. And if I even just go like that to try to lean up, I go into sheer pain. And I'm not talking like if I go right back down, it goes away. Like it shoots for about 30 seconds or more of excruciating pain. So I'm sitting there wondering what am I going to do? So after a while, somehow I rolled out of bed in excruciating pain and got down to the lobby, got some aspirin and started to work whatever it was out. But that was excruciating. Terrible experience.
I know mine now.
Okay, tell us. Let's keep it short, okay?
I had a 20-pound cyst on my ovary. That was the worst
right.
pain that I've ever had.
That was before me.
That was
Thank goodness.
way before me. Young adult. So anyway, yeah. So anyway.
Size of a basketball or something crazy.
Yeah.
Melon or something huge.
Yeah. Watermelon. Size of a watermelon. So anyway, that was the worst pain. Do you like to dance? Yes.
whenever I had to chase the ladies, which meant, whenever I was chasing you,
Yes.
we met two-stepping
Yes.
at a country bar,
Yes, we did.
and we would two-step,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to like to watch you line dance,
Mm-hmm.
and you would always put some extra hip in,
Yeah.
and do your twirly twirls and be all cutie and sassy,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to just stare at you.
Yeah. I danced from the time I was 5 till I was 17. I did tap, ballet, jazz, and toe. So,
You were a twirler girl
and I was a twirler.
in the band.
In the band.
band.
Your favorite thing. Do you like to camp?
Yeah, I love the camp.
I like to camp. It's
Not-
worse in our older age,
Yeah.
but we still like to camp.
We used to camp all,
All
the
the
time,
Mhm.
but now if it's hot out, forget it. I don't even want to go out in that heat anymore. It's just not fun at all in the heat. But
Yeah.
if it's cool out and everything else,
Yeah.
yeah, I like to camp still.
I like to camp. Are you weird?
Absolutely.
No, I'm not weird.
People will testify on that.
Yeah, I'm not weird. And then the 40th thing is to tag 6 friends to do the 40 questions. So,
This is where it gets tough. People, I mean, we love you to death, but these challenges and shout outs they're hard.
they're hard.
They're hard.
They're hard for him.
So I let Debbie call out.
Yeah.
And this is in no particular order of how we but other people we know have been shouted out.
Yeah,
and
we know
everything.
some people have been shouted
It's
out,
so hard
and we tried to stick
'Cause-
to people that we knew
because
that
if you've been
watched
shouted
us.
out once, you don't want
Yeah.
to be shouted out again.
Well, I mean, we don't need to know your 40 questions twice.
Yeah. So
anyway,
here we go.
so here we go. The first one is Homestead Rewind. And the second one is At Home with Tom and Rhonda Howard.
You got to put the whole thing in there. We
guess
botched
so.
it.
He botches it every
First
time
I
he
said-
says it.
I didn't know at home.
You said something.
Something, Tom and Rhonda, and then I didn't even put their last name on it.
Yeah.
I just botched names. I'm terrible. I can't, because I'm subscribed to them.
Yeah,
you just
you don't have
click.
to.
They
Yeah, you
come
just
up in
click.
your thing and you click on
on
it. It's not like you study their name all
Yeah.
the time,
Half Century Farm.
because you couldn't handle a whole century. their channel is so good that a whole century would just blow your mind. So they cut it. They toned it back to only half century farm. Good
Okay.
channel.
Kimmy's Kitchen and More. Catherine's Thoughts and Things. And Kimmy's Halls, Crafts, and More.
There you go. That's
So,
who we're
that's our list.
shouting out,
That's who
and we're
we're-
done.
Mark is done. It's hard on Mark to
Yeah.
do all this work. So anyway, we've probably gone long, so we're going to wrap it up.
Thank you to all the veterans out there, past and present, that keep America free and sacrifice your time for us. We really appreciate it a lot.
All right.
Ready?
Yes. Until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.